composition drafted from G2 here. Very good at all-out aggression, but they have to weather a storm against a Koshka and a Baron in the late game.
Tribe able to take away that Elder Treant. We've got Dienzio rotating down here as well. This could be an opportunity for them to try and find some picks. Hundor is quite low, needing to use that Enter the Fray to get on out of there. Dienzio still wants a little bit more. Doesn't have jump jets though, right? Oh, he does.
Just came back up, and the damage they've outputted here basically means that Dark Potato can't secure his jungle.
Dark Potato's got to be careful. Keanu nearly going down, just barely able to get onto that turret. It's very difficult for G2 Esports to contest what Tribe is doing here in the early game.
Do so quite to the same level with Grace Koshka. It's just such a strong combination.
Had they found that Elder Treant, maybe G2 could have been keeping pace, although hang on a second, Dark Potato needs to get back up to the lane. He's caught out a little bit. Dienzio tries to rotate in. He might swap target though as Keanu gets knocked up by that Holy Nova. T-Tigers was a little too low for the commitment out of Tribe. However, they find that forward Treant. The aggression from Tribe keeps on coming.
And the level difference is crazy here. Yes, they secure their Treant. Yes, they could have like re-engaged because the Crystal Sentry was there. But it's a 2-level differential between T-Tigers and Dark Potato right now. Mental into Baron early game before he gets his weapon power to increase the jump time on jump jets, before he overdrives his jump jets. He is sitting only a bit of XP away from hitting level 8, and this Batiste still doesn't have a Shadow Glass.
We do have another initiation coming in here, though. Actually, Hundor trying to counter-initiate onto Dienzio. Holy Nova knocks up 2, however. T-Tigers wants to get onto the back line. You've got to be careful with Dienzio. Getting chunked on the backside is not going to be enough, though. T-Tigers finds that first blood for Tribe. He wants even more. Dark Potato, the flask is popped. He's just barely able to get on out of there. Dienzio not able to keep this one going. T-Tigers, he might have gone too far. Just barely able to get that reflex block in. Escape from the Ordained. Tribe are going to start pressuring onto this turret. G2 doesn't have a very easy answer right now. Dienzio's chunking through it. It's going to be a quick turret here for Tribe. In addition to that first blood, they are 2.3k up. Look at this. T-Tigers knew he didn't even need to stay to help with that push. He goes and takes some jungle away too.
The amounts of gold he has, and he has been testing the waters this entire 8 minutes of this game, jumping onto targets, seeing how much damage he can output.
T-Tigers, he's trying to do that just now, but Hundor actually wants to turn things up here. T-Tigers is able to walk away from that red mist. A very slow run, and moving forward, Gauntlet comes across. That's a stun. T-Tigers, he needs that divine intervention, but a fear stops him from keeping the fight moving. He's gonna fall. Dienzio, he's over the wall trying to get away, but Hundor wants him. That's some serious damage.
That's an ace.
An ace comes in for G2 Esports. Europe taking the first ace of the game against Tribe.
Hello, G2. Tribe underestimating the power of this all-in composition. Gauntlet's up in 2 seconds, and that is what G2 need to start a fight.
You can see them trying to make something happen right now, rotating around and flanking Tribe, but T-Tigers over the wall does see an opportunity. It's not going to be good, though. He runs into the Ordained very low already. Dienzio, the new target. T-Tigers forced away from the fight. You can see the way this is developing. Dark Potato's got to be careful, though. Good fearsome shade to buy him some room. Hundor can't stick onto Dienzio. This could be the opportunity for Tribe to turn the fight back around. Hundor still looking for Dienzio. T-Tigers trying to find Dark Potato. Not going to do it. Oh, he's back in there. He gets the kill. Hundor, he's being kited around. He can't stay on target. Keanu, nowhere to be seen. G2 Esports split up in the team fight, and Tribe takes advantage.
That is the exact word that I wanted to use, Age.
This is a good window of opportunity to force things with Kraken on the board. G2 has no option but to react. Keep in mind, guys, Keanu Nako is sitting here at 1,300 gold. Dark Potatoes on 1,200. They need to go to the shop and buy, but Tribe are playing Gatekeeper. This is going to be the engagement, though. T-Tigers trying to make something happen. Holy Nova lands onto 2 people. A good Gauntlet does make things a little awkward for Tribe as they try and retreat a little bit. Hundor is quite low, but he's looking for that first kill. Max Green is very, very low on the front line. It is going to be first kill of the fight to G2, but now with both of the damage dealers alive for Tribe, it's very hard for G2 to keep the ball rolling. Dienzio certainly wants more, though. Jumping forward, Keanu hasn't got the Vanguard cooldown, doesn't have Gauntlet, doesn't want to risk. Ultimately, you're not just going to give up position on the map for no reason as G2 Esports. Tribe should smell that something's up, that a big item has been completed, or that G2 are doing something. This is an opportunity for G2, though. If they can make this engagement initially count, it could be huge. New infusions on Tribe, though. Here comes the engage. Holy Nova blocked away. Hundor is trying to get onto the backline. Dienzio has made space. Where's that second dot? It lands! That is huge! Dienzio, Holy Nova, trying to keep him safe. Divine Intervention, it is going to do so. G2 very close to finding the kill, but it's not quite there. Hundor needs to get back in. He finds Dienzio. It's a kill trade. T-Tigers is extremely low, but Hundor is not able to reach the backline. Max Green just defending him right now. Sentry doing a good amount of work for Tribe too. G2 Esports, they trade 1 for 1. These fights are so close, Dallas.
And that could have
fights. You know, Hundor is not ever going to go down in just one combination of crit rockets. He's a little bit too durable for that, which means that G2 has a chance to respond to anything Tribe does. Speaking of responses, though, Tribe needs one right now to the Kraken attempt coming out of G2. It's going down pretty quickly. T-Tigers and Dienzio starting to make their way in, but Max Green's already come into this fight. First Gauntlet does a good amount of work locking up Max Green. Is he even going to be able to get out of here? Dienzio is doing huge damage on the backline, though. Dark Potato just barely staying alive, and in the meantime, G2 finds themselves the Kraken. This is huge. Dalsy Tribe have been routed. They need to get out of here. Hundor, he wants T-Tigers. He might not be able to get there, though. It is 1 kill and a Kraken to G2 Esports. A huge push incoming against Tribe.
The base. It's 11 seconds on Max Green, which means this choke point turret will take a beating in the meantime. Kianuniko has 20 seconds on his gauntlet. He will not be able to echo it because of the huge cooldown in this next team fight. And so G2 need to make a very educated decision. Do we team fight and look for a win? Or do we back off with this choke point turret and consider it a battle in this war?
I think probably at this point they just want to go in, burst down the turret, and get the heck out of Dodge. Tribe is able to go for a counter initiation if G2 overstays, and as such they are not going to. 3 turrets actually taken with that push. Massive momentum swing here in the favor of G2 Esports.
Something you mentioned earlier, and that is probably going to play the biggest difference in these team fights if Dark Potato can catch him out.
Here we go. Hundor on the front line is already choked down so low, but Dienzio is the new target. He's going to be able to jump out of there. Hundor wants more, trying to stay on top of him. He's got to be so careful. He's nearly down. The red mist just barely keeping Hundor in the fight. Dark Potato, on the other hand, he's making a quick exit. Max Green and T-Tigers, they want more. Hundor, can he get out of here? Red mist is going to keep him alive, but not for long. Tribe rally and find themselves in these 24 minutes into game 1 of this series. That is huge. A massive push incoming for Tribe.
And Dienzio just stood there. There is only one Vein Crystal turret left here for Tribe to take down and a Kraken to do it. This next team fight is an all or nothing gambit for G2 if they want to stay in this game.
They really need to make a play here. Otherwise, there is no way G2 can possibly defend with only 1 turret left alive. Where's Dienzio right now? He's on the bottom side trying to deal with the sentry, just buying himself a little bit more time to maybe go in around the flank here. You got to keep in mind that if Dienzio jumps over that wall, the split focus that G2 might have to use could be their downfall.
Yep.
Max Green's just trying to play interrupt right now, trying to stop G2 from focusing down the Kraken, which they're doing quite a poor job of right now. It's still very healthy with only this 1 turret left. Here comes a gauntlet. G2, they're pulling the trigger. They know they got to do something right here, right now. Hundor's looking for Max Green. Where is Dienzio? Still on the other side of the wall, but he's coming in and he's looking for glory right now. Going for the Vein Crystal. The damage is there. Tribe take game 1.
What intelligent play coming out of Dienzio there in the last moment. Denying G2 any team fight potential onto this Baron as soon as the objective were available to be taken, and that major objective being that Vein Crystal. Tribe struck gold, and they will take game 1 here against G2. It was a close affair, something that G2 are going to struggle with, but Cherylog's is not that great into Baron post level 8.
Whoa, Hundor That was a very bold move, trying to jump in, find some quick damage. This could be the bait, though. Dark Potato wants to say something about this. Dienzio, he's inside of that Ordain. Does have the flask available, though, and T-Tigers is here. It's one quick kill. Already on to Tribe. They want more. They find more. 2 kills in 2 minutes. Tribe off to a great start.
Chandwalker not very good into Baron post-level 8, but we are very much pre-level 8. And Hundor did not disconnect his chain. That's how that first blood came through. It was the frutility of life through the hooks and chains killing off Hundor. And then, of course, Dark Potato fell shortly. Tribe, 2 kills to the name in this.
Light Breeze taking it down. G2 has to be very cautious about every move they make. That's going to be a lot of damage onto Hundor as well. You can see the Churnwalker setting up opportunities for T-Tigers to move in with the Scorcher. And here at 4 minutes, pretty much on the nose, Tribe take turret number 1. G2 Esports firmly on the back foot.
Yeah, Hundor's not being allowed to farm in the lane here.
Good.
Too good for his own good.
Reactions that were just too good. Right now, though, Max Green trying to make some more plays happen. There's no turret here to defend G2 Esports. A good amount of damage coming across already. Dienzio blocking the exits. G2 Esports, they gotta get out of here. It could be an ace. Again, Dienzio wants it. He's diving past the tier 2 turret. Even with that fountain, though, it is dicey right now. G2 looking to turn it around. A stun comes out. Not going to be enough. Max Green doesn't even fall. Tribe find a flawless 3 kills.
North America, the kings of the turret dive. That was impressive stuff coming out of Max Green and Dienzio and that.
G2 Esports right now to navigate the map, though, because the initiation threat range of Tribe is massive. Hook and chain makes it so you can't move up, drop a scout trap, back away. Even if you're close to the brush, you're putting yourself at risk. G2 Esports feels like they've got to do something, though. This might be a little too bold as Tribe do move forwards. They're going to prioritize picking up that gold miner, though.
Back off. Tension Bow comes through from Hundor, a desperate play to try and get some mid-game power. It's a cheaper item. It bursts a little bit heavily.
No.
Here. Mark Screen's level 6.
Dark Potato! What just happened? He got annihilated. T-Tigers is pretty low, but there is no way G2 Esports turn on to that play. Very nice setup there. Very nice ambush coming out of Tribe, sorry.
To try and get the most of a very valuable currency, but Max Green's just purchased Echo, which can mean this team fights can be tested.
That is some good damage. T-Tigers trying to reset this one, though, jumping onto the back line. He's trying to find Hundor. Can he find the kill? Dienzio is going to be doing some good work on the front line as well, chasing down more kills. Keanu wants to get back to the platform, and he will. But again, a clean fight from Tribe. They do not lose a single member.
And Max Green didn't even use his Echo there. A newly purchased item, very powerful in Churnwalker, and he did not need it to be able to dominate that team fight with a Torment. Keanu, especially when they aren't taking team fights or poking back as much, they're not really feeling out their damage potential. A very clean surgical game so far from Tribe, really understanding when and where they can't go for these team fights. As G2 group up in this choke point, maybe Tribe looks for the assassination.
Hundor has thrown out that ultimate. Here comes the engagement, though. T-Tiger's getting annihilated right as he jumps in. He's got to bail. Hundor is doing a good job of making space, but it's not going to be enough. Dienzio on the back line doing some serious work. Hundor is over the wall. Can he find the kill? Not quite. Dienzio takes him down. He doesn't even fall. Tribe are ridiculous. They get themselves an ace.
Yeah, Dienzio throwing out that taunty face for himself. Tribe are feeling good, and they're on a momentum swing.
Don't have to worry about Kraken, which has entered the fray here as well. Tribe has a very easy objective to force fights around. They have a very long range that you have to be careful of being engaged upon by Tribe. So G2 Esports, this is all or nothing. They have to have a good fight here. They've only got 2 turrets left standing. In fact, G2 Esports, they don't have Dark Potato. He's nowhere to be seen. He's in base trying to buy an item, I assume. That's going to be a lot of damage already down onto Keanu Nakoa. He can't get out of there. Hundor jumps into the middle of the fight. He goes down. Tribe, they're in hot pursuit of Dark Potato. They get themselves the ace yet again. 2 turrets left standing, and Tribe should be taking those out pretty darn soon. They're just going to go back, clean up Kraken, and play it safe. Tribe are beginning the push that could be the death knell for G2 Esports. They need a miracle right now. It's going to be quite difficult to find that opportunity. Max Green does take some poke, but in the process finds 3 chains. What a huge trespass from Max Green. Tribe pull the trigger. They jump in. They find the kills. Tribe are 1 win away from being our first team at Worlds 27, moving forwards to the semifinals.
Dienzio stealing away. Max Green's triple kill. This guy is a monster for Tribe. All of these players are showing up. All of these players are making the plays. And Tribe taking game 2 of this best of 5, wanting to make it a clean 3-0 over Europe. Only 1 away of doing so in their games.
If we do see the weapon Arden, I better get my weapon Lyra. That's all. I mean, come on. It's got to happen. But Tribe, are they going to be able to shut down this Arden? You know, I would expect, perhaps with the jungle Lorelei, that Grace and Koshka could put a lot of pressure on, although hang on. Koshka's got to be careful. T-Tigers finds himself in a bit of a bind. Whoa. That's going to be a great plan coming down. T-Tigers, he's in a tough spot. Hundor's even here to find the backup. T-Tigers does have the boots active to get out of there, though. Ends up just burning some of Dienzio. That means that he doesn't have the backup. Look at this. T-Tigers, he forces a flask out of the members of G2 Esports. That is a big cooldown pop for basically no investment. Tribe continuing to lay on pressure here.
Heavily, almost taking it down solo. T-Tiger's going to run away from Dark Potato here. There's almost no way.
He wants to go back. What was that? T-Tigers bites off way more than he can chew, and now G2 Esports in hot pursuit. They're looking for more. Max Green, he's got to be careful. Can he get out of this one? Heal from Dienzio, buys some time, but he misses the Holy Nova. That's a kill. G2 Esports 2-0 up early in this game.
Yeah, that was a big mistake coming out of T-Tigers there.
Will force the hand of G2, making them respond. Maybe this time Tribe not overextending so much. Something to keep your eye on. That's going to be a good fish shoot there. Already the turret picked up. T-Tigers is able to walk in there, take it down, get out scot-free.
Tribe here, G2 have been maintaining it. They've cut off. So
oh boy, T-Tigers, he wants to go in again. He has hit level 6, but a good reflex block from Hundor. Not going to be enough as Lorelei falls, though. Keanu out of the fight means Tribe has the numbers advantage. They want to keep this one rolling, slow coming through. Dienzio has a lot of damage right now. Flask popped onto Hundor. Might mean that he can turn around. Dienzio's got to be careful. Look at the damage. Hundor's actually annihilating Tribe right now. Flask bait not going to come through.
It's when Hundor gets to that late game stage, it's going to be very difficult for Dienzio to deal with him.
G2 Esports do not want this gold mine going the way of Tribe, but they might have bitten off a fight they can't fight here as Keanu Nakoa gets jumped on by T-Tigers. He's going to fall very quickly in this one. Dienzio is low. He's trying to take out Hundor. He manages to get the trade down. It's just Dark Potato 1 versus 2. He's got no way out of here. T-Tigers wants to come in. That's not the Lost Boy play. Tribe find themselves an ace.
Yeah, Hundor never gets into a position where he can hyper carry.
But he does have that breaking point now, and if he can survive long in these fights, it could do a lot of work. T-Tigers doesn't want that to happen, though. Trying to take out Keanu Nakoa. This time, reflex blocks there. Hundor, he needs to kite backwards. He's taking a lot of incidental ambient damage from Tribe at the time being. That's going to be the gauntlet. G2 Esports want to stand their ground. Bounces coming through, but the damage not competing with what Dienzio has to offer. The first pick goes over to Tribe. Keanu Nakoa just cannot stay alive.
Yeah, the call was made there from G2 to escape, and Keanu Nakoa on this Lorelei, a very squishy target. Isn't the lowest health member, but is very squishy.
Go. T-Tigers trying to set something up again. Good gauntlet, actually. Stunning T-Tigers up, though. That buys a lot of time for the repositioning out of Hundor. He's still quite healthy, doing a lot of damage right now. Fountain already popped, though. T-Tigers wants to turn things around. He does get the trade-off. Keanu Nakoa, he's likely going to fall. Not actually. He just barely gets out of there, but unfortunately for him, Dark Potato cannot do the damage. Keanu might escape, but 2 of his teammates have fallen. Tribe keep taking these fights. Max Green, whoa, he is close to retribution range there, but not quite.
Yeah, Tigers and Dienzio, they're getting close. G2 getting very close to finding kills in these team fights.
Might have another one of those team fights kicking off right now. Keanu Nakoa jumped on yet again. This time, though, Max Green was extremely low right off the bat. Hundor, he's focusing so hard on Max Green, but he's not dealing with the fact that T-Tigers is already on top of him. He's trying to kite out. It's not going to be enough. Dark Potato is likely to fall here. Also, one more attack would do it. How is he getting out of this one? That is the boots active. T-Tigers locks it in. An ace comes through for Tribe. North America looking to send their first team to the semifinals if things keep going this way.
Yeah, the Dark Horses from North America, the wild card dream, from challengers to unified second place to world. Fountain had refilled for him and the cooldown wasn't there.
There's a weapon infusion popped onto Hundor, but look at this. Not actually trying to back up Keanu too much right now. T-Tigers has gone quite deep. Does take a lot of trade damage back from Hundor, but it is Keanu who's been suffering the most from that one. Having to recall means an easy gold mine from Tribe.
And team fights, but they are very much focusing down this Lorelei every single time. T-Tigers looking to dive on into that.
Yeah, T-Tiger is continuing to try and make these plays happen. He does get the ultimate on the backline, but not find the stun. Hundor is doing a lot of work. He's got to keep kiting, though. First kill of the fight goes the way of Dienzio. Hundor, he's trying to kite, but he's not going towards safety. He's not going towards the base. He's going into the jungle. He's so low right now, can't do the damage. Keanu, this time, he is the last man standing, but he is going to be the last man falling as well. Tribe hunt him down into the jungle. It's an ace yet again. 13 kills to 4. Tribe want to lock things in style.
Yeah, looking to take down this choke point turret. And I think they will just make their way back over towards the jungle and finish off that Crystal Sentry afterwards. To continue on that, point that I was making, Hundor was really only the damage source after movement speed boost, but when you start to strip away that utility, then you can start to take down this Fox.
Atlas Pauldron picked up for Lorelei here. Keanu trying to give his team a little bit more space with that item. Could be quite useful, but look at this. Tribe already on the crack, and as soon as it spawns, they are chunking through it. Dark Potato, he knows something's up, gonna spot what's happening. T-Tigers on the front line is going to get jumped on. Hundor, he's going straight onto the back, though. He wants Dienzio. The silence goes wide, only lands on the T-Tigers. First kill of the fight lands onto Keanu Nakoa. Hundor needs to keep kiting here. It's the same old story, Dowsey. He just can't do enough. That's the Holy Nova. Dienzio finds himself the kill. It's going to be an ace again for Tribe. They're quadrupling G2 Esports kills. They have a Kraken. They can go take. Dienzio can look towards base turrets.
Dienzio, Max Green, and T-Tigers. Dienzio and T-Tigers, we've known from so many previous live championships, get such a huge buff when they're together. And Max Green has just been a star shining so bright for them. It's all or nothing once more for G2, a position they don't want to be in.
Here comes potentially a game-ending push from Tribe. They're looking to close things out right here, right now. G2 beginning their assault on the crack and have it about half health prior to the initiation here. That's going to be the gauntlet coming down. Dienzio's got to move. He gets out of there. Hundor trying to do some good work on the back line, but Divine Intervention keeps Dienzio so healthy. Hundor, he can't not do it. Dienzio is going to throw out the charm. He's going to pick up the kill. Tribe Gaming are the first team at Worlds 2017 to make it to the semifinals.
Tribe Gaming, a immaculate performance from them. Here in Singapore, they will solidify their chances of completing their one goal in 2017, which is lifting that VIPL trophy and taking it back to North America. Dienzio, T-Tigers, and Max Green are such a formidable threat, and G2 will unfortunately exit the tournament here. What a fantastic performance Europe has had at this World Live Championship, but unfortunately it all ends now, and it's all on Tribe to continue this run towards that semi-finals, and potentially this dark horse could make it all the way.